Smacko says, oh boy, because Smacko doesn't realize we are going to be doing some maximum cringe content right now. Not that that's a good, healthy thing to do. I'm not here to do the good and healthy thing. I'm here to do the entertaining thing. No, it's not Sonic Dreams Collection, Smacko. Shut it. That's not what's going on at all. No. And there's no amount of donations that can cause me to do Sonic Dreams Collection. I'm sorry. That's just not a thing that's happening. I will stay away from that forever. So you would take Sonic Dreams Collection today? No. You might be able to take it. I will not be taking it. Why am I letting you guys derail me? Why am I letting you guys do that? What the fuck is wrong with me? No. Somebody says, Suris, I'll pay off your mortgage? No, you won't. No, you won't. Is it ethically sourced cringe? No, it's not ethically sourced at all. Not in any way, shape, or form. The Catboy milk is not ethically sourced. None of this is ethically sourced. Man, I really should actually bring my old studio back. You know what? I think that's what we're going to do. After this video, I'm going to rebuild my old studio and do a few videos in that setup, just to kind of juxtapose how things are. That said, though, we're going to actually talk about Kat Kerr, who you may remember as the old pink-haired lady who really thinks that she is Trump's best prophetess and bestest friends with Jesus Christ. Before we get into that, though, I want to get into the fan art section. This one is from Shimaru, and it looks fantastic. Shimaru says, your videos help me motivate myself because you're my first pick at something to watch when drawing, so I figured out that I got to make a fan art. Love your content. This is adorable. This is adorable, Shimaru. Thank you so very much. There are feet there. I'm scrolling back up. There are weird people on the internet. That is amazing. Thank you for that. If you want your fan art to be shown in a future video, the best way to do so is to drop it into the fan art section of the Discord. With that said, let's go ahead and take a look at what she has been saying recently. So Right Wing Watch does a pretty good job of curating some of the best of Kat Kerr, and she has definitely said that she has real conversations with God. Let's go ahead and take a look at how she engages with Steve Schultz, who is also another conspiracy theorist type of person. Very much one of the Seven Mountains types.
Okay, this country is known to know God, and because the left and the liberals are saying we're taking it all away, doesn't mean you're getting away with it, people. You wicked and evil, you left, you liberals, you who think you're going to take this country from the hand of God, it makes me laugh.
She doesn't look like she's laughing, though. She really does not look like she's laughing to me. Is that the face of a woman who's laughing? I don't think that is. I hear that, and I'm hearing somebody who's angry. Now, I'm not saying that you should be angry, because the left isn't taking the country away from God. God never had this country in the first place. We just don't believe that he exists. I don't believe he exists. There's plenty of people on the left who believe in God, which means that there's even less validation to this claim. The left aren't godless people. There are people of a variety of faiths over here on the left. I just happen to not be one of them.
He holds the very air you breathe. And you think you're going to fool him and hide from him? He knows where every one of you are.
Okay, what is God going to do with that knowledge? I'm just curious. I'm just trying to figure out if this is a threat. Like, are you saying that God knows where I am, so he's going to hurt me? Like, I just don't understand. I don't know what I'm looking at here. I don't know what I'm hearing. Brutus Magnuson says, don't make me laugh, Kakarot. Kat Kerr carrot cake.
This country belongs to him. America, as God had said to me, my name is on your money.
God told you, my name's on your money. Okay, you know that doesn't mean anything, right? The in God we trust got put onto our money specifically as a way to, like, differentiate ourselves from places like the Soviet Union. It was done to try to raise morale in Christian Americans. It has nothing to do with God actually being with us. We've spent more time with God not on our currency than we have spent with God actually being on our currency. We added that shit 70 fucking years ago. Okay? Alex says, who's that one millionaire preacher who did that evil-sounding laugh? Because that's what I'm picturing. Evil-sounding laugh. We are either looking at Joel Osteen or we are looking at... God, what's his face with the demon eyes? I can't remember his name for the life of me. Jesus, why Kenneth Copeland. Yeah, Kenneth Copeland, Jassa. Fun fact, Kenneth Copeland books were all in this house when I bought it. They became some of the things I incinerated. Bible Joker, yes! Wait, no, not Bible Joker! We're not going back to Bible Joker. The whole, Batman, I'm not evil. I've been washed in the blood of Christ. Don't you understand? I'm doing this for the children. No, we're not doing Bible Joker right now, even though I just did Bible Joker. No, absolutely not. Oh God, it's not Bible Joker. Yeah, Kenneth Copeland, Alec Gunter. Kenneth Copeland, that's who that is. Also, just real quick question. If God holds all the air that I breathe, doesn't that also mean that he holds the air that I fart? Like, it just kind of stands to reason. It just stands to reason. Every single bit of air that comes out of my body is being held by Christ. So he's definitely held my farts. And if he's omnipresent, he's held my farts in his nose. Jesus Christ huffs farts, canonically. And I don't know what to do with this information. In fact, I think I'm going to try not thinking about it any longer. Jesus Christ, he has my farts up his fingernails. That's weird. Anyway, back to this.
It's written in your Constitution. It's in the laws of the land. And I am not dropping this into Satan's hand.
I shouldn't have talked about farts so much after she talked about dropping something in somebody else's hands. I really shouldn't. Anyway, just real quick, Kat, I just really want to know. I know you don't watch my content, and, thank fuck for that. But I just want to ask, really, really important question. Do we have any evidence that this is a nation that God has blessed? And how would we differentiate that evidence from, like, the other myriad factors that lead to America's prosperity? How would we do that? How would we figure that out? Also, Jet is just going, he's got your whole ass in his hands. 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 Sylvie says, I believe your God doesn't exist. I don't believe your God exists either. There's nothing wrong with being a Christian, but there is certainly something wrong with trying to use your Christianity as a cudgel to tell me how I am or am not allowed to live. But don't worry, she doesn't just talk that way to Steve Schultz. She also has conversations with other people on his podcast, on Elijah Streams, where she talks about, the fact that Trump would definitely win the presidency in 2020.
Thrown them in the river, the ballots in the river. They've burned ballots. They've hidden ballots. They even shot down a Black Hawk helicopter. Isn't this strange? Bringing them from... We shot
down a Black Hawk helicopter that had specifically ballots in it. Where were these ballots in the Black Hawk helicopter? What the fuck?
Bringing them from the military that was overseas. They were carrying the ballots, and that helicopter was shot down so that they could never be counted. And then why were we transporting ballots via helicopter in the first place? What the fuck is this? Can we just make up anything now and say that God told us that God told us it was real? Is that a thing? It was the ballot air raids, remember? It was the ballot air raids, huh? Okay, sure. Why not? Even now, finding them in lockers and finding them in chests. They're finding them in all kinds of different places.
We're finding old ballots in lockers and chests. Yes, the next time I go play Diablo, that's what I want in my loot chest. That's what I want to find. I want to find ballots that were for Donald Trump. We hid them in loot boxes. Don't you understand?
They're still finding ballots, like uncovering hundreds of thousands, not just you, but hundreds of thousands of ballots for the
Hundreds of
2020
thousands.
election, all voting for Trump, of course. They are uncovering all them. They have so much evidence.
Did you know that even with hundreds of thousands, right? Even with hundreds of thousands of ballots, there's no guarantee that Trump would win. It depends on how they're distributed through the Electoral College. Like, just even if we give us that. So, somebody says, show us, Kat, fucking show us. Yeah, that's the other thing. Just, like, evidence, please. Just some kind of evidence. Anything. I'll take it.
Right now. And as I've said before in the past, and will always say, it is going to be proven that he won. They've stolen the elections.
It's gonna be proven that he won. Because we definitely had a Black Hawk helicopter that got shot down. Is this what she's talking about? Is this what she's talking about? This right here, ISF helicopter being loaded with election ballots.jpg with let's see here, description. ISF helicopter being loaded with election ballots. Loadmaster Trooper Darren Mager helps members of the government load these ballots into a Black Hawk helicopter with ballots destined for some of the country's most isolated polling stations in the Eastern Province in May of 2007. May of 2007. I don't think that's when Trump actually got elected, and not elected. He got elected in 2016. I don't think that's when he failed getting his election. I don't think so. I don't think that happened. Those don't sound like American ballots. That just sounds like, that's the only thing I was able to find. It's just random shit. She just says random shit. And people listen. I could just say random shit and people would listen. Guys, listen to me. Very important information. Did you know that we've been using dinosaur puke as lubricant in Intel machines? Only Intel machines. We've been using dinosaur puke. Yes, dinosaurs are real. They are still alive. They've been hanging around all the time. They've never gone extinct. Ignore chickens. They are not part of this conversation. We've been using dinosaur puke for this because it is the cheapest lubricant available for your machines. Ignore the fact that your machines don't need lubricant. That's a spook. That's not real. We need dinosaur puke. We need dinosaur puke to lubricate our computers so they can go fast. You think RAM helps your computer go fast? You think overclocking your machine helps your computer go fast? Absolutely fucking not. No. It's dinosaur puke. It is the lubricant of the Intel machine. AMD won't do that. AMD doesn't care about you the way Intel does. See, I just make fucking shit up. Painting my computer red makes it go faster. Ah, yes, you're a Warhammer orc. I got it. I just make shit up. It's super easy. It doesn't mean that it actually is real or that it happened, Kat. Anybody on the internet can make shit up. Anything. You know what other shit she's made up? This.
He did was the person invited all of the transvestites and all the other transgenders by their choice to come and entertain the children who were there to do the Easter egg hunt. They were the entertainment. That's what the B person thought was important. So let me tell you what. And he said, while we were doing all of that, he interrupted them and said, I have to let you know, I'm so excited to see that you all are here. Well, he invited them. Of course they came. He said, I just wanted you to know that.
Of course they what? Of course they what?
They came. He said,
oh no. That's going to get turned into something due to my audience. I know it is.
Well, he invited them. Of course they came. He said, I just wanted you to know that from this day forward, this day will not be known as Easter or the celebration of it. It will be known as the Transgender Visibility Day.
You know that Transgender Visibility Day has actually been happening for quite a long time. So did you know that Transgender Day of Visibility started in 2009 by the United States transgender activist Rachel Crandall, who was a licensed psychotherapist and the executive director of Transgender Michigan, both in reaction to the lack of LGBTQ plus days of recognition for the successes of achieved by trans people, as well as the frustration that the only well-known transgender-centered day of recognition was Transgender Day of Remembrance, which, you know, is a little more morbid. Also, Easter just happens to be on different days all the time because it always has to fucking fall on a Sunday, right? So if Transgender Day of Visibility just happens to be on the same day every single year, and Easter, which doesn't, happens to fall on that day during a single year, did you know that that means that it will be both of those? It's going to be Easter and the Transgender Day of Visibility, you weird woman. You very, very weird woman. Also, real quick thing, just a sidebar, really important sidebar. Did you know, just off the top of your head, did you know that we make holidays the fuck up? Every holiday we've ever had, we've made the hell up. We made up Valentine's Day. We made up Easter. We made up Christmas. We made up all of these things. We made up Halloween. They may be based on historical events sometimes, but we still make up the holidays. All of our holidays are made up. So when you get angry that we make up another holiday, you should be angry about all of the other holidays we've made the fuck up. Stoff says, hey, I demand you wet yourself live. Okay. What? There. Let me have my nightmare before Christmas, Suris. You're allowed to have your nightmare. I'm not stopping you from having bad dreams. What's this? What's this? Oi, oi, oi. But, you know, when she's not on podcasts, she does make other claims that are also a little bit strange.
Every time during election time, I have been here at Capitol Hill to speak on behalf of the one who's running. You all know who I'm going to say. Yes, it's number 45. Yes, it's Trump. I'm just going to say his name right now. Why not? God talks about him all the time. No matter what you think about him, he picked him, he anointed him, and he appointed.
God talks about Trump all the time. God talks about him all the time. Huh. And what does God say when he talks to you? What does he say specifically?
Him. Do you know what he says about him? He's an all-American boy who's all for America, so yes.
Ah, yes! Donald Trump, noted 78 years old. He's just an all-American boy. Look, Kat, I understand that compared to you, he looks like less of a fossil, but that doesn't actually mean that he's a little boy.
There are powerful plans that are going to happen. Yes, I am his prophet. I am his revelator.
Okay.
I revelate heaven all over this world and will continue to do so.
You revelate heaven all over this world. You revelate heaven all over this world, huh?
People are here. Well, he invited them. Of course they came.
Yeah, you revelated heaven really hard. Really hard.
All are here. Well, he invited them. Of course they came.
I don't understand why this woman is the way she is.
And no matter what the evil thought they were going to do, Satan will be running with his tail between his legs real soon. The reptilians...
He's always... I almost didn't catch that. What? What?
The reptilian seed will be buried probably for another 100 years.
Ma'am, are you talking about the Jews? Ma'am, are we really moving the conversation to the Jews? Is that what we're doing? Because that's what people mean when they say reptilians, right? When they say reptilians, they're doing one of two things. They're either memeing or they're talking about Jewish people. Are we doing an anti-Semitism, ma'am? Is that where we're at?
So don't worry about all that stuff. You're wasting your time following it. He's a loser. Yes, I'm talking about the Lord of the Flies, because Jesus is the Lord of the Hosts. There would be heaven's armies, and right now there's a million of them around me right now. They're about to waste this place.
Ah, yes, the millions of angels all around you right now that are about to waste the Capitol. When was this video done? February. February, huh? Weird. The Capitol's still standing. Weird.
Waste every evil, wicked being, every entity.
Jesus is the Lord of what? He's the Lord of Hoes.
The host.
Yeah, he's the Lord of Hoes. Jesus Christ, the Lord of Hoes. The Lord of the Hoes.
The host. There would be heaven's armies, and right now there's a million of them around me right now. They're about to waste this place. which every evil, wicked being, every entity, every demon, every principality, every power.
I can quote the Bible too. It doesn't mean that I actually know what the fuck I'm talking about. It doesn't mean I know what the hell I'm talking about at all. Jesus Christ, King of the Hose, everybody. Jesus brings all the Christians to the yards. And Suris, I'm sorry I typed this, Jessa. No, you're not. No. Suris, would you like to be the Lord of Hose? I'm already the Lord of Hose, okay? I've got at least one hoe in my backyard right now, and I need to use it on the soil after the storm blows half of it the fuck away. Oh, are you meaning something else? I don't know. I didn't know we were talking about that. Why have I been sent? The fuck is this? I'm gonna get copyright hit for that. Absolutely not. I know better. I've already had a copyright fight recently, and I don't want to have any more. I'm done having copyright fights. I'm finished. Dragonix says, to be fair, Trump cheats a lot, so him being the king of hoes makes sense. It's the only proper response to Kat's bullshit, okay? Yeah, Suris, it's not a fight, it's training. It's training?
What is all this shit?
Is it training for this?
Stabilize?
No, I'm not. I'm not risking it. I'm not risking it. I know better. I've been doing this for enough years. Absolutely fucking not. I know what I'm doing, and I choose to do better. For now. Anyway, everybody, that was Kat Kerr. This woman is loony. This woman is absolutely loony. Every time I cover her, my opinion of her, it doesn't really change that much. Let's be honest. It's kind of the same as all the time. It's just listening to a raving lunatic talk about how her best friend, that is definitely real, definitely talks to her all the time. Christians in my audience, I gotta ask, does this woman represent you? Does this woman represent your belief system? Does this woman, when God talks to her, does he say things that you agree with? It's just really weird. Really weird. Old Gus says, oh, I miss the loony. Maybe I can get it to me. Welcome to Kenneth Copeland's Victory Network. Yeah, victory over what? Your grandmother's wallet? I seriously have to ask, what is the projection plan for these people when your old, really easy to deceive, dementia-ridden grandmother dies? What is their plan after that happens? Because after that happens, she can't fund you anymore. Does the whole network just die? Does it lose all of its power because every single access to capital just evaporated? Anyway, that's enough yapping out of me. Alpha says, would you happy if there was a holiday called Punch a Nazi Day? Whatever are you talking about? I would never celebrate that. Never. I'm more impressed that I'm able to talk through clenched teeth right now. This is a very impressive feat of using the model. As always, everybody, insert end of video tagline here. Hey, just wanted to give a quick thank you to all of my wonderful patrons who help keep me afloat and help keep this channel going. YouTube and Twitch are wonderful platforms, but at the end of the day, stability is not one of their strong suits. If you want to support my channel, then obviously Patreon is one of the best ways of doing that. Link is in the description. But I do want to personally thank everybody who has contributed to the channel. Those people would be Red Joker, Purple Poundini, Jemshin, Britzkrieg, Jupe the Malignant, Michael, Ravalern, Mabbity Babbity, Astral Frontier, Autumn and Angel, Nixie Chan, Agamotto, Victorian Alchemist, I'm not saying the last part of that, and you know that, Arcton Arclacier, Curatorian, Dren Hadamata, Jordan M, John L, Lord Bleck, Smiling Game Master, and Fireshard. And everyone else who supports my channel and lets me do what I do full-time. This is a dream job of mine that I never believed that I would be able to take full-time, and with your help, I've been able to do it. So thank you so very much for that. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you all enjoy, and I hope you all are having a wonderful time. I will see you all in the next one, hopefully.